What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Christmas music. And we're going to start going through some Christmas vinyl I have, meaning, as I've mentioned in some different deep dives, I've inherited different collections of vinyl over the years, whether through friends or family, just people getting rid of records, like, sure, I'll take those. So I've gotten a lot of 80s records and, hip-hop records and reggae records, and indeed, a number of collections I got my hands on had a fair amount of Christmas records. So I have a whole bunch of Christmas vinyl that I haven't really gone through, and given that I started doing holiday reactions last year, bringing it back this year in a bit more of an organized fashion, I wanted to start going through some of these. Now, there's a bunch of familiar characters on this. This is from 1971, including Johnny Mathis, and I reacted to several of his tunes. And it's funny because I reacted to his original, late 50s Christmas album, Just Merry Christmas, and it's Johnny Mathis and Percy Faith, with Percy Faith and his orchestra. Here we have Johnny Mathis's version of the Christmas song, which, that's on Merry Christmas, so I assume it's the version with Percy Faith and his orchestra backing it. But on this record we also have Percy Faith and his orchestra, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear, which I enjoy that carol too, and that's on the Johnny Mathis album. So I'm wondering here if we're going to hear the version on the Mathis CD just without Mathis singing. So that might be the case. Either way, that would be fine. I really do enjoy the arrangement on the Mathis album, and also instrumental Christmas tunes. Speaking of which, I have a Mannheim Steamroller CD coming my way, so I'm going to do one or two reactions to that because I do enjoy their instrumental meets synth, or classical instruments meets synth instrumental Christmas tunes. In any case, let's listen to an orchestral piece of Christmas music, which is to say Percy Faith and his orchestra and their performance of It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. Once again, this might be the same version that you hear on the Mathis CD, though I don't think, or record, though I don't think I reacted to his version of that song last year. In any case, I should be able to recognize pretty quickly if that is the case. I guess it's on this side, is that right? Yes, okay, so the third to last tune. And away we go. This is Percy Faith and his orchestra from a 1971 Christmas compilation called Christmas Greetings Volume 2, and it's their version of It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. I do think there are parts, including that last part, and there was a interlude partway through that felt closer, where the backing vocals came in, that feel closer to the backing of the Johnny Mathis track. But the main part of that, in the opening, minute or two, it's a bigger orchestral performance than the version with Mathis. It's the orchestra takes the lead instead of supporting Mathis's voice, so it feels appropriate in that regard. So yeah, again, I love classical music. I very much enjoy Christmas music, so bringing the two together is always going to be of interest to me. And yeah, it's, Percy Faith is a name I know from my youth, and in part because of the association with the Mathis album. But yeah, it's cool to hear some of these like names from American musical history that I have this sense of, but not any real experience listening to, at least outside of connections like that through other artists that I perhaps know a little better. Because again, my mom was a big Johnny Mathis fan, so he is a singer I heard growing up. So in any case, shout out to Percy Faith, shout out to Johnny Mathis. And as I said, there's some interesting characters on here: Barbra Streisand, Johnny Cash, Robert Goulet, Malia Jackson, lots of people. So we might come back for one or two more, but as I said, there's some other records I have too, so I want to make sure I'm going through some different releases. And then, next year for holiday, we can go through some more tracks from a number of these releases. So that's the plan. In any case, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.